More denials and lies from the I don't know administration. But now the president's approval numbers are dropping like a rock. According to a new Associated Press poll, just 37% approve of the job the president is doing. 53% disapprove. With me, Republican strategist Ford O'Connell from D.C. and Democratic strategist Richard Fowler. All right, Ford, I'll start with you. These are some of the lowest numbers in the history of this country. What does it all mean?
I think it's a pox on everyone's house, congressional Republicans, congressional Democrats, and President Obama. What the 37% approval rating for President Obama proves is that he is a weak and ineffective leader who basically likes to use public panic and division to achieve his progressive goals. I mean, why else would you deny military benefits? Why else would you shut down the World War II memorial for honor flights? All he's about is the pain game and winning. And frankly, congressional Republicans made a huge mistake by shutting down the government or agreeing to the triple dog dare over Obamacare because he was going to protect this at all costs. They should have turned to the debt ceiling because basically we have a $17 trillion debt and we got to do something about it.
Richard, is there a lack of leadership? Shouldn't this president be rolling up his sleeves and negotiating as opposed to saying, I'm not negotiating, but he negotiates with Iran? Are you kidding?
What we've seen from this president is leadership. Not only have we created jobs, but beyond creating jobs, this president has come to the table. He's created 47 million jobs. But beyond that point, he has come to the table. He has come to the table with Republicans and tried to negotiate them. But you cannot negotiate with people that aren't willing to negotiate. And that's part of the problem. And Ford knows it's true. You can't negotiate when Republicans are not willing to come to the table with any sensible type of negotiation.
Okay, so you don't show up for the negotiation because you know ahead of time. Ford, what do you say to that?
Hope and change has clearly become blame and shame. This administration doesn't want to lead, and at the end of the day, we cannot default. We got to get there, but we have a $17 trillion debt. We're borrowing $2 billion a day. We got to get entitlement reform along the way that Paul Ryan is basically put forth, and this administration is going to dig in their heels. They have no interest in solving America's problems. All they're interested in is pinning the tail on House Republicans.
Listen, neither the president nor Democrats will negotiate on the backs of middle class and working families. And you guys will continue to do that.
Talking points and answer the question. What does this mean for the 2014 midterm elections? What do you think, Ford? Start with you.
There's no way the Republicans are going to lose control of the House. At the end of the day, we're going to have to relitigate Obamacare at the ballot box in 2014 because basically most Americans have no idea it's out there. And Republicans are going to have to improve their brand and basically become defenders of the middle class.
I'm running out of time. Ford, Richard, thanks for being with us this evening.
Thanks, Judge.